Hey mathematicians, here's the video for the end of year homework, page 40 and page 55. Number one, Farah has saved $6,890 for a car, but the car she wants to buy is $10,000. How much more money does she need to save? How much more is something than something else? Or how much older is something than something else? Or how much heavier is something than something else? Is a subtraction problem. So we're going to take 10,000 minus what she's already saved. And that will tell us how much she still needs to save. Can't do, let's see, I can't do 0 minus 0. Can't do 0 minus 7. Can't take away from nothing. Can't take away from nothing. So I'm going to take one of my 10,000s, which is the same as 10,000s. Take away one of my thousands, which is the same as 10 hundreds. Take away 100, which is the same as 10 tens. Now I can subtract. Here's the answer. Okay, number two, on Monday, the town post office sold 1,836 stamps. On Tuesday, 2,378 stamps. How many more stamps did the post office sell on Tuesday? So again, that's a subtraction problem. How much more is something than something else? Eight minus 6 is 2. 7 minus 3 is 4. Can't do 3 minus 8. So I'm going to take 1,000, which is the same as 10 hundreds. Add the 3 hundreds that are already there. And there we go. And let's see, I should probably label it stamps. Okay. All right, number three. The hardware store sold 7,389 boxes of nails last year and 9,125 boxes of screws. How many more boxes of screws did they sell? All right, so how much more is something than something else is a subtraction problem. Five minus 9 I can't do, so take 1. Break it up into 10 little pieces. Can't do 1 minus 8, so take 1, break it up into 10 little pieces. Add it to the one that's already there, so it's 11. Can't do 0 minus 3. Take 1, break it up into 10 little pieces. Right, our whole number system is based on the number 10. I think I'll label it boxes. Okay, number 4. The website got 14,576 hits last week, and the website got 23,079 hits this week. How many fewer hits did the website get last week? How much more is something than something else? Same thing when you ask how many fewer, how much less is something than something else. But when you do a subtraction problem, of course, the larger number has to be on the top. Okay, 9 minus 6 is 3, 7 minus 7 is 0. Can't do 0 minus 5, so take 1, break it up into 10 little pieces. Can't do 2 minus 4, take 1, break it up into 10 little pieces. And hits. Okay, number 5, the difference between two numbers. Difference. That means subtraction. So if they say the difference between one number and another, that just means take those two numbers and find the difference, which means subtract the two. So don't be confused by that word and. That just means find the difference between those two numbers, which is just subtracting those two numbers. 0 minus 0 is 0. Can't do 5 minus 6. But I can do 15 minus 6. 5 minus 5 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. 11,090. There it is. And number 6 is worded oddly. What number is 24,103 less than 28,862? So we're finding a number that's this much less than this number, which just means subtract those two numbers. Okay, can't do 2 minus 3, so take 1 away. Break that into 10 little pieces, add it to the 2 that are already there. 5 minus 0 is 5, 8 minus 1 is 7, 8 minus 4 is 4, and 2 minus 2 is nothing. 4,759, there it is. All right, on to page 55. At the orchard, pickers filled 75 large baskets with peaches. Each basket holds 40 peaches. How many peaches did they pick all together? So 75 large baskets with 40 peaches in each. You could do 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40, 75 times, or 75 times 40. I'm going to make my life easy, and I'm going to do 75 times 4. And then I'm just going to add a 0 to my answer, and that's the same thing as 75 times 40. But you also could do 75 times 40, and you'll get the same answer as I'm about to get. So I'm just going to do 75 times 4, because multiplying by a single digit is quite easy. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 7 is 28. Plus 2 is 30. And then I have to add a 0 because I don't want to do 75 times 4. I want to do 75 times 40. So the answer is 3,000 peaches. Number 2, Mateo traveled by bike on his vacation. He rode 35 miles a day for 11 days. What was the total number of miles? So 35 miles, 11 times. 35 plus 35 plus 35 plus 35. 11 times. But I'm going to do 35 times 11. Okay, 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. Add it all together. You know, a big pet peeve of mine is when they don't give you enough space. Okay, 385 miles. Number 3, Patricia's Doggy Day Spa grooms 45 dogs per week. If she's open for 52 weeks throughout the year, her calendar year is 52 weeks, how many dogs will she groom in a year? I have a feeling this is going to be a very large number of dogs. 52 weeks, 45 dogs every single week. Let's see what we get here. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 5 is 25. Plus 1 is 26. 4 times 2 is 8. And 4 times 5 is 20. 2,340 dogs. Okay, number 4. A tree is 18 feet tall. The apartment building next to it is 20 times taller. I could do 18 times 20. I'm just going to do 18 times 2. Only because multiplying by a single digit is so easy. Right? And you could also do 18 plus 18. But then I need to make sure that I add a 0 at the end. So that way I'm not just doing 18 times 2, I'm doing 18 times 20. I gotta add my 0 there. So not 36, but 360. And that is feet. Number 5. Renee brings 58 cartons of eggs to the farmer's market. Each carton holds a dozen eggs. This question requires you to know that a dozen is 12 eggs, right? A dozen is 12. So I'm going to do 58 times 12. Two times 8 is 16. 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 1 more is 11. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 5 is 5. 696 eggs. There it is. And the last one, what is the product of 78 and 34? Don't be confused by that word and. Whenever you see the word product, that means we're multiplying. So we're multiplying this number and this number together. That's what that word and is. So when they say product of blank and blank, that just means I want you to find the product of this number and then also this number. Multiply them together. Okay, so 78 times 34. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 7 is 28. 29, 30, 31. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 7 is 21. Plus 2 more is 23. Two, 6, 5, 2. All right, kiddos, here are the answers for page 40 and page 55. Okay, kids, see you in class.